Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to another video where today we'll be speaking about the Champions League semi-final second leg games. Now these ones are absolutely huge. I mean, the first leg semi-finals were absolute bangers. They were so good. So let's not waste any more time and let's get into the first game. And that first game is PSG versus Dortmund. The second leg will be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for it. And the first leg actually ended 1-0 to Dortmund. So let's get started with PSG. This team is actually not too bad in the first leg. They did have a lot of chances, just they could not finish them for the life of them. Dembele though specifically had a lot of loads of chances to score, and the second leg is huge. The players need to show up. If they want to go through to the semi-finals, to the finals, they need to show up. I mean, I'm looking at Mbappe and Dembele to show up. I think they will show up just like they did in the quarterfinals. I mean, Luis Enrique will most likely make tactical changes in the second leg, and now he knows the way that Dortmund play and how they set up. So gotta say, a player that was good in the first leg was Vitinha. He was playing some very good passes and starting attacks as well, and Marquinhos made a huge block on Brandt's shot, which could have put them up 2-0, and PSG only conceded one goal, so they have a chance to bring it back and win. And Mbappe did get locked up in that first leg. It was tough for him to even get anything going, but I'm sure he'll turn up in the second leg. And people have been saying Donnarumma isn't that good of a keeper. I mean, he's been conceding quite a few goals in the Champions League, so people might be right, might be wrong, who knows. And PSG will need to control this game at the start and find a way to break Dortmund's solid defense. Now we move on to Dortmund. This team has been absolutely amazing. Honestly, they've been doing pretty well in the league and in this competition. And I've been saying they are very underrated. I would say they are the most underrated team in the semi-finals right now. Very solid team defensively. I gotta say, Mats Hummels has been very good at the back. He was solid at Bayern, solid at Dortmund again. Such a underrated defender. And Sabitzer, who was not too good at Manchester United, has been absolutely great for Dortmund. Same goes for Sancho as well. He was phenomenal in that first leg. He was running that game in the first leg, taking on players with ease, and it's just great seeing him enjoying and playing very well again. And as I mentioned before, Dortmund won the first leg 1-0, which puts them at an advantage going into the second leg. So Dortmund have been playing some really nice football. And the second leg, I believe, will need Dortmund to be very good defensively. But PSG are going to come at Dortmund as they need goals to win it. And my prediction is going to be a 2-2 draw. And Dortmund will go through on a 3-2 score of aggregate. And we have the second game, which is probably the biggest one in the semi-finals. And that is Real Madrid versus Bayern. This is the most exciting game in the semi-finals. The first leg was exactly what we expected, full of goals, which ended 2-2. And this second leg will provide a great game. I am very sure of that. So let's get started with Real Madrid. We know how good of a team this is. A few days ago, they secured another La Liga title. It's incredible. I believe it was their 36th title. It's crazy. Madrid were not as good as I thought in the first leg, but the second leg, I am sure they will play a lot better. And the reason why is because they will be playing at the Bernabeu, so at home. And Vinny was a player that was a standout player in that first leg. He managed to get a brace in that match. And Real Madrid, the side, are a very dangerous side. We all know this. They are very good at playing, attacking or even sitting back absorbing the other team's attack. When they sit back, they tend to hit you on a counterattack, just like they did in the first leg, and they use the pace of the front three for the counterattacks. And this side has won the Champions League 14 times. They are the kings of this competition, and I do believe they could win it for the 15th time. They have a very good chance. Now, Jude Bellingham is a player who has been outstanding for them. Bear in mind, it is his first season at the club. I mean, he's been balling for them. They have a player like Vinny who is very clutch in the latter stages of the competition. And I swear, every time I see Vinny play in a knockout game, he always scores. Vinny is actually the Brazilian with the most goals and assists ever in the Champions League knockout rounds. That is incredible, and this man has made history on the biggest stage at only 23 years old. Very, very impressive. On to Bayern Munich. This team did pretty well in the first leg. They played better than Madrid, in my opinion. The second leg, they have to be prepared, as I think the Bernabeu is a tough place to go, and Bayern played some class football, though I cannot lie. In that first leg, they were very, very good, and Musiala was outstanding in the first leg. He was just skimming Lucas Vazquez every single time, dribbling past them. Like, that might be a problem in this next leg. Maybe they could solve it. We will see. Sané was another player that was good. He had a goal where he just cut inside and he hit it hard near post. That was like a vintage Robin type of goal when he played. And Harry Kane is a player we gotta talk about. That man is outrageous. He is in unbelievable form at the moment. He's actually joint scorer with Mbappe in the competition with 8 goals. So he has a chance to win the Champions League right now, and we will see what happens with that. Bayern got some unfortunate news a few days ago. Rafael Guerreiro will not be able to play against Madrid as he got injured during a game during the week. And if Bayern managed to play like they did in the first leg, then they can win this game for sure. And honestly, I thought Bayern were bad when they played Arsenal. I mean, they showed against Madrid last week that they are not a bad team. They showed people that they are a good team and they can compete with some of the best teams in the world. And a player that did not play that well was Kim Min-jae. He was getting pretty tight to opponents and overcommitting, and he did give away a penalty that was awarded to Real Madrid, and Madrid capitalized on that, and they ended that with a draw. My prediction is going to be a 2-1 win for Real Madrid, and Real Madrid will go through on a 4-3 win on aggregate. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Don't forget to drop a like, comment down below your predictions for these 2 semi-final matches. And don't forget to subscribe as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.